Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Logan Wilson.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Chicago! Darnell Mooney, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
On the carry.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better. Better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And the return will stop right around the 25. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 20-yard touchdown, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Still 1st quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the lot. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9 now. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Here's the option. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bengals' 46.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14. Bears 7.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow on play action. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out to give him a gain of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And a short gain here down to the 22. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Bears 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The Bears on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And taken right on the 30. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the run, it's Mixon. Mixon hit, and the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now, they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at.
And now look at him go. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Now a handoff looking right. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Bears first down.
Check. 24 is the mic. I got you.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe with a pick. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Let's go, let's get this ball back.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
What we got? Check 43. Check 50. Hawk 70.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
All day, every day, any day. He's checking.
1st down. Here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal.
Seibert's kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Back to Mixon on first down. 7 yards. On the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brought him down. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
58, come on. Time to go, night. Back. Watch the shift. Watch the shift.
Burrow, he's going to keep it on the option. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Hard throw, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught by Mooney. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At the Bears' 44-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The 20, 10, 5, 39 yards there. A big one.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, check. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Target.
And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee. So a little extra.
Yeah, nigga, I don't know why they joined. Yeah, here at the end of this. I wonder if my 5 niggas is called as my 4 nigga. Here you go. You said you're sitting down, then you disappear.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, your turn. My nigga's only at 86. This is not life.
I started thinking about cleaning the bathroom, but I can't come back.
You doing the most? Okay, I'm moving in a second. My nigga can't dribble like he does. This nigga barely can shoot.
Just stand up.
Yeah, I don't like none of this shit. The Kings nigga didn't. The Knicks nigga said that they said he was inactive. I'm like, nigga played. Fuck you talking about amateur playoffs. And then they said that you didn't. Then they said you didn't play in the playoffs.
Take the knee. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood.
I am fucking good shit. You can't even message them niggas?
The winning coach, you know what he's going to say? Why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the play-in. So it's always the standard justification.
Fucking matches.
Incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
He kneeling out, so he basically done now.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
He's still playing, actually. Who are you playing?
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Rashawn Gary.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Run him down for a loss of
Whooping his ass.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much
I haven't
more
played
difficult.
Madden since low-key. It's been a fucking minute. I played a QB1 game after I lost Connor and Rio, but basically since that week I lost Connor and Rio. I ain't played.
And got his man complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out.
I'm not looking
on
really
the
to
other
pass that
side
shit
of
right now, so let me
midfield.
take this from you. Let's
Maybe
see.
worse than the loss of yardage. They
Dribbling
also
up.
lose the down.
Ball
So
control
now it's 3rd and
focus.
long.
Block versatility. And yeah, alright, so my dribbling is up. So I'm out here to dribble and shoot. Don't ask a nigga to pass a damn thing. Because I'm only at 87 out here with this nigga. I still got skill points to go. Shit. My nigga pace only at 96. What is life?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Yeah, load up so we can go ahead and open niggas' ass. I ain't played the 5 version in a minute, so it's gonna be a little fucking rusty. We in Division 4? Oh, Division 6. Okay, I thought it should say Division 4. So you in Division 4? My nigga's only 87, but I just switched up his shit to get the fucking shit I like him, so let's get it. It is. It is.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
It's kind of like on the 5, how that shit is on the 5. Like, yep.
And they will take a knee here.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
What time is niggas taking a nap? Because I'm definitely gonna need a nap.
As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
I did. We talked to, because Riley asked, like, nigga, nigga said, when is your birthday? And nigga, if it was yesterday, my fault. I'm like, no, kind of like he ain't telling nobody, like it's the 6th. This was Saturday. Literally Saturday night. Me, Comment, Leaking Rob was talking, as a matter of fact. It was Saturday. Nigga, it's Saturday night. You sleep like a fucking hoe bitch.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Even though they were able to
thought niggas would wake up and read the chat. Nick, you was a part of the conversation, nigga. You was there. You was there, nigga. You didn't say shit. You told me that Tuesday, but I'm talking about Saturday night when me, you, Comment, and Rob was talking because I was talking about the wine taste and shit like that.
They've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incompletion here, 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Yeah, the bitch was all the whole last Tuesday. Plus, niggas, I was more so focused about watching the finals. I ain't nigga fuck. I was hyped that the final game 1 was on my birthday.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Dun dun dun.
Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And it's a fumble.
Nigga code these bullshit teams.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big.
That's gonna take like 45 seconds to a minute. Yeah.
Run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line.
These motherfucking Fast Furious motherfucking goddamn memes have been killing me.
Final 2.5 minutes. Boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Right back to him on 1st down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and
Yeah.
6.
What? Simon do what?
2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals.
Simon, get out.
Football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Just like the basement is too. Either alarm's gonna shut off the.
And he will maneuver his way down to about
No.
just not a whole lot.
Had to close. I left it open for this dumbass nigga to take his dumbass downstairs, but no. And he gotta close it to set the alarm. But nope, stupid ass looked at the door and said, "I'm not going this way." And yeah. Wonder if I can get to 3 o'clock though. 2:50. There's going to the store. You're not going? Because you asked at 2 o'clock.
You decide to use your quarterback as a runner. Most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
58, come on. So we got man.
They'll run it with P-Ryan. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Today, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bengals, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move